Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's, and today I'm making stuffed cabbage. This isn't the way most people make it because there's no tomato sauce. It only has bacon as flavoring. The taste is unbelievable, and because it's made in a pressure cooker, this is fork tender. So if you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, what you need is 1 head of cabbage, a half of a medium onion diced, 1 rib of celery diced, some onion and garlic powder, roughly 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 pound of ground beef, a half a pound of raw bacon, 2 to 3 eggs, and pre-cooked rice. And the first thing I'm going to do is dice up the celery and the half an onion, and I'm going to cook that in water until the vegetables become soft. I'm also going to peel off the leaves from the cabbage and parboil them in a large pot of water, and as they cook they'll be I'll put them in a strainer until they cool off enough for me to handle. So I'll be back when I get that done. Okay, the onions and celery are cooking away, and I have the cabbage leaves parboiling. I do this for about 5 minutes. When they're done, I just put them in a strainer to drain and cool. And once they get cool enough to handle, then we'll make the mix. Okay, the cabbage leaves are cool. The onions and celery have been rinsed and cooled down. I've got my pressure cooker out, and to that I am adding, and I've got the tray in there, and I'm adding 1 cup of water. Okay, let's get mixing. I've got the ground meat in here, and to that I'm going to add the eggs. Ketchup. The celery and onions. Garlic powder. Onion powder. And I start off with 2 cups of rice. We'll see how it looks after I'm done mixing it up. Okay. Now the only way I know how to mix this is with very clean hands. And you keep mixing until everything is mixed together well. And we'll be back after I get that done. Okay, this turned out just about perfectly, so I don't need to add more rice, I don't need to add more eggs. But if yours is a little wet, add more rice. If it's a little dry, add more egg. Now I'm going to take one of the cabbage leaves, see if I can get lower so you can see what I'm doing. And then I tuck it in. fold it over, and this goes folded side down into the pressure cooker. And I'll continue doing that with the rest of the leaves and the rest of the meat, and we'll be back. Okay, they're all in there. I actually got 13 stuffed cabbages. If you want more, use more meat, more rice, more ingredients, and more leaves. Okay, now, shh, kitty. I cut the bacon in half, so it leaves me half a pound, and I cut the half a pound in half. And I'm just going to lay these strips over top. And I'm going to end up putting the entire half pound of bacon all over the top of this. And we'll be back when I'm done with that. Okay, it's all covered with the bacon. And what do I do with all the leftover cabbage? I cube it. And I just put this right on top. I love what this meal does for the flavor of cabbage, and I can't get enough cabbage to begin with. So after I fill it with this, I'm going to put the lid on, put the pressure valve on, and it's going to cook for 20 minutes once the pressure valve starts to rock. Okay, the pressure cooker is all sealed up. The valve is on, and once this starts rocking gently, then I will set the timer for 20 minutes. So we'll be back when that's done. Okay, the pressure valve has risen. This is starting to go, so I'm going to turn the flame down to medium so that that'll rock gently. And turn on the timer for the 20 minutes. And we'll be back. Okay, the buzzer's going off. It's been 20 minutes. Turn the fire off. I'm going to put this in the sink. Okay, I've got cold water running on it. And I'll keep running cold water on there until this pressure valve goes down. And then I can take this off and open it. Okay, the pressure valve just went down. Ooh, hot. Tilt that a little bit to get the water off the top. Smells so good. The first thing I'm going to do is get all those wedges of cabbage out of there. It's amazing how low they cook down. These wedges taste so good because the bacon flavor gets into them. Okay, and these are ready to be plated. And there they are, all ready to be served. I know my son can't wait to get out here and eat them. If you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification button so you don't miss any of my recipes. subscribe, and happy creating, everyone.